Thank you. Thank you, Inma. Thank you for this presentation and for the figures about Tunisia. Yes, the figures are correct. 80% of the Tunisian diaspora live in the EU. France is the biggest country of destination for Tunisian, and there is also Italy and Germany ranking among the first. I would like to thank ANIMA and also Meet Africa, all the Meet Africa team for inviting us to this first online meeting with lots of eminent speakers. So the representatives of MEM by CGEM, MINREX, ADEPME, and also with lots of African entrepreneurs and diaspora. First of all, a little overview about our agency. Invest in Tunisia Agency, it is an IPA, and it is managed by the government. Our mission is to attract, mobilize, and retain foreign direct investment. We have also offices in Europe, in France, in Germany, in Italy, in Spain, and also in the UK. And also an office in and headquarters in Tunis. We carry out many activities. For example, first of all, we present Tunisia as a good place to make investments and to receive support. It is so we talk to potential investors from abroad, diaspora, and we provide tailored services ever since the beginning. So from the setting up of the business and all the way to the follow-up, including the preparation of the programs. And FIPA supported also offers its support also during explanatory visits, and we give our support in the setup phase of the business and also after in the follow-up for the identification of effective strategies. Today, FIPA has 20 years experience in the promotion of investments, and during these 27 years, FIPA has always shared its skills. And that is why many members of the Tunisian diaspora invested in Tunis, because the skills of the Tunisian diaspora have always been valuable to Tunisia. The agency realized that this role is not just related to remittances, to financial resources, but the diaspora is also they are also ambassadors, as Inma said, and FIPA carries out action to strengthen the relations between Tunisia and its diaspora through a series of tailored services, as I explained ever since the beginning all the way to the follow-up. We also offer services to encourage the involvement of the diaspora in different initiatives. So, for example, there are many managers, Tunisian managers living abroad. We try to provide as much information as possible about different sectors. We also organize some promotion actions with a general approach or based on single particular sectors. And we do that in Tunisia and also in our offices abroad. Then we also create opportunities for networking. For example, there is a Tunisia Investment Forum, and there is also an award that is given to to reward investors. And that is just to tell you how much value we give to those who support this dynamic. There are many interactions with the diaspora. That is why FIPA in April last year launched a program whose ambition is to create, to strengthen the links with the diaspora. It is a program that was supported by the GIZ, and the first objective is to refine the targeting and identify profiles. The aim is to identify UN top 200 of personalities of Tunisian diaspora. And the second objective is to raise awareness about the advantages of a permanent settling in Tunisia. The third objective is to encourage different levels of contribution to investment, namely by in business communities. More than 1.2 million people are in the Tunisian diaspora, and they can play a major role, especially in the recovery, post-COVID recovery. I would also like to add that the characteristic of the program is that we target a community having specific skills. So we namely target CEO, top managers, international consultants, and in specific countries, France, Italy, Germany, Switzerland, and the UK, and in specific sectors, automobile, so agribusiness, especially organic, and digital. So for example, fintech and software development. I would like to finish my speech by speaking about a really important action, that is the roadshow, the special roadshow that was organized last year in June and July in collaboration with the FIPA offices abroad. 5 discussions based on, one for each country were organized. So in Switzerland, Germany, the UK, France, and Italy. And these roadshows were also organized thanks to the Tunisian representatives in such countries. For each initiative, Tunisian diaspora members were represented in the digital sector, healthcare, agro-food, manufacture, textile. We also involved binational investors who share their experience about good practices and investments in Tunisia. The aim of such interactive meetings were to collect recommendations and proposals to improve the visibility of Tunisia in their countries of origin. Such recommendations, country destination, these recommendations were put together and collected in a white book that will enable us to tweak our communication and proposal in the future actions. So that is what I wanted to tell you about FIPA strategy.